In this video we will learn 60 phrases in 20 minutes.
Be about to.
Be about to.
Be about to.
Be about to.
I am about to leave.
I am about to leave.
しようとしている。
Of one's own accord.
Of one's own accord.
Of one's own accord.
Of one's own accord.
She did it of her own accord.
She did it of her own accord.
自分。
In accord with.
In accord with.
In accord with.
In accord with.
His actions are in accord with the rules.
His actions are in accord with the rules.
と一致して。
With one accord.
With one accord.
With one accord.
With one accord.
They all agreed with one accord.
They all agreed with one accord.
一致。
In accordance with.
In accordance with.
In accordance with.
In accordance with.
The project was completed in accordance with the plan.
The project was completed in accordance with the plan.
に従って。
Of no account.
Of no account.
Of no account.
Of no account.
His opinion is of no account.
His opinion is of no account.
重要。
On account of.
On account of.
On account of.
On account of.
We postponed the event on account of bad weather.
We postponed the event on account of bad weather.
のために。
On no account.
On no account.
On no account.
On no account.
You should on no account go there alone.
You should on no account go there alone.
決して。
Take account of.
Take account of.
Take account of.
Take account of.
You need to take account of all the variables.
You need to take account of all the variables.
考慮する。
Take into account.
Take into account.
Take into account.
Take into account.
When making financial decisions, you must take inflation into account.
When making financial decisions, you must take inflation into account.
を考慮に入れる。
Add up.
Add up.
Add up.
Add up.
Add up all the expenses to find the total cost.
Add up all the expenses to find the total cost.
合計を算出する。
Add up to.
Add up to.
Add up to.
Add up to.
The damages add up to a significant sum.
The damages add up to a significant sum.
合計がに等しい。
In addition.
In addition.
In addition.
In addition.
In addition, we offer a bonus for early completion.
In addition, we offer a bonus for early completion.
その上。
In addition to.
In addition to.
In addition to.
In addition to.
He has experience in marketing in addition to sales.
He has experience in marketing in addition to sales.
に加えて。
In advance.
In advance.
In advance.
In advance.
You should book your tickets in advance to get a discount.
You should book your tickets in advance to get a discount.
事前に
Take advantage of.
Take advantage of.
Take advantage of.
Take advantage of.
You can take advantage of the sale to save money.
You can take advantage of the sale to save money.
を利用する
To advantage.
To advantage.
To advantage.
To advantage.
He used the situation to advantage.
He used the situation to advantage.
利益に
Gain an advantage.
Gain an advantage.
Gain an advantage.
Gain an advantage.
They have an advantage in this negotiation.
They have an advantage in this negotiation.
有利な立場を持つ
Above all.
Above all.
Above all.
Above all.
Above all, you need to be honest.
Above all, you need to be honest.
何よりも
After all.
After all.
After all.
After all.
After all, it wasn't a bad day.
After all, it wasn't a bad day.
結局最終的に
All but.
All but.
All but.
All but.
He's all but finished with his work.
He's all but finished with his work.
ほとんど
All in all.
All in all.
All in all.
All in all.
All in all, it was a successful project.
All in all, it was a successful project.
全体的に
All over.
All over.
All over.
All over.
The news spread all over the internet.
The news spread all over the internet.
どこでも至るところに
At all.
At all.
At all.
At all.
I don't like spicy food at all.
I don't like spicy food at all.
何も少しも
For all.
For all.
For all.
For all.
He's confident for all his inexperience.
He's confident for all his inexperience.
にもかかわらず
In all.
In all.
In all.
In all.
In all, it's a good proposal.
In all, it's a good proposal.
すべて完全に
Allow for.
Allow for.
Allow for.
Allow for.
The budget should allow for unexpected expenses.
The budget should allow for unexpected expenses.
考慮する許容する
Allow of.
Allow of.
Allow of.
Allow of.
The flexible schedule allows of various activities.
The flexible schedule allows of various activities.
を可能にする
Make allowance for.
Make allowance for.
Make allowance for.
Make allowance for.
We need to make allowances for changes in the plan.
We need to make allowances for changes in the plan.
を考慮に入れる。
Answer 4.
Answer 4.
Answer 4.
Answer 4.
He will answer for his actions.
He will answer for his actions.
について責任を持つ。
In answer to.
In answer to.
In answer to.
In answer to.
He smiled in answer to her question.
He smiled in answer to her question.
に依えて。
Anything but.
Anything but.
Anything but.
Anything but.
The situation is anything but ideal.
The situation is anything but ideal.
決して全くではない。
Anything like.
Anything like.
Anything like.
Anything like.
His behavior is anything like what I expected.
His behavior is anything like what I expected.
全く異なっている。
For anything.
For anything.
For anything.
For anything.
She won't leave for anything.
She won't leave for anything.
どんな理由でも。
Apart from.
Apart from.
Apart from.
Apart from.
Apart from a few mistakes, it's a great essay.
Apart from a few mistakes, it's a great essay.
以外にも。
To all appearances.
To all appearances.
To all appearances.
To all appearances.
To all appearances, the project is on track.
To all appearances, the project is on track.
見たところ、外見では。
On approval.
On approval.
On approval.
On approval.
The purchase is on approval from the manager.
The purchase is on approval from the manager.
承認の対象となって。
As.
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 He is as tall as his brother.
He is as tall as his brother.
ほどと同じくらいに。
As for.
As for.
As for.
As for.
As for the location, it's quite convenient.
As for the location, it's quite convenient.
について。
As if.
As if.
As if.
As if.
She looked as if she had seen a ghost.
She looked as if she had seen a ghost.
まるで、かのように。
As it is.
As it is.
As it is.
As it is.
We can use it as it is, without any modifications.
We can use it as it is, without any modifications.
そのまま、修正せずに。
As it were.
As it were.
As it were.
As it were.
He told the story as it were a fairy tale.
He told the story as it were a fairy tale.
いわば、ある意味では。
Aside from.
Aside from.
Aside from.
Aside from.
Aside from his job, he also volunteers.
Aside from his job, he also volunteers.
に加えて。
On average.
On average.
On average.
On average.
On average, people spend 2 hours commuting.
On average, people spend 2 hours commuting.
平均して、
Back and forth.
Back and forth.
Back and forth.
Back and forth.
They went back and forth between the two cities.
They went back and forth between the two cities.
行ったり来たり、
Back down.
Back down.
Back down.
Back down.
He didn't back down from the argument.
He didn't back down from the argument.
順応する、引き下がる。
Back of.
Back of.
Back of.
Back of.
The garden is back of the house.
The garden is back of the house.
の後ろに、
Back out.
Back out.
Back out.
Back out.
He decided to back out of the deal.
He decided to back out of the deal.
取り消す、約束を破る。
Back up.
Back up.
Back up.
Back up.
She will back up your argument with evidence.
She will back up your argument with evidence.
サポートする、裏書きする。
No, backward.
No backward.
No, backward.
No backward.
She knows the topic backward and forward.
She knows the topic backward and forward.
よく知っている。
In the balance.
In the balance.
In the balance.
In the balance.
The outcome of the game is in the balance.
The outcome of the game is in the balance.
不確かな状態。
Off balance.
Off balance.
Off balance.
Off balance.
The sudden gust of wind knocked him off balance.
The sudden gust of wind knocked him off balance.
不安定な、
Behind bars.
Behind bars.
Behind bars.
Behind bars.
The criminal is behind bars for his actions.
The criminal is behind bars for his actions.
刑務所に、
Keep something at bay.
Keep something at bay.
Keep something at bay.
Keep something at bay.
He tried to keep his fears at bay during the dark night.
He tried to keep his fears at bay during the dark night.
を遠ざける。
Have a bearing on.
Have a bearing on.
Have a bearing on.
Have a bearing on.
The new policy may have a bearing on our company's future.
The new policy may have a bearing on our company's future.
影響を与える。
On behalf of.
On behalf of.
On behalf of.
On behalf of.
I am speaking on behalf of the entire team.
I am speaking on behalf of the entire team.
の代わりに、
Bring into being.
Bring into being.
Bring into being.
Bring into being.
The scientists worked hard to bring a new theory into being.
The scientists worked hard to bring a new theory into being.
存在させる。
Come into being.
Come into being.
Come into being.
Come into being.
The idea for the novel came into being during a long journey.
The idea for the novel came into being during a long journey.
生じる、
At best.
At best.
At best.
At best.
The weather forecast predicts at best a slight chance of rain.
The weather forecast predicts at best a slight chance of rain.
最良の状況で、
Do one's best.
Do one's best.
Do one's best.
Do one's best.
She always tries her best in every task she undertakes.
She always tries her best in every task she undertakes.
最善を尽くす。